The concept of one jar, one truth serves as a powerful metaphor for understanding life's lessons. Just as a single jar can hold a unique essence or message, each experience in life offers its own distinct truth. This idea encourages us to approach every moment with openness, recognizing that wisdom often comes in simple, unexpected forms. By reflecting on the meaning within each jar, we gain deeper insight into ourselves and the world around us. The jar metaphor has its roots in educational and philosophical discussions about life's priorities. It typically involves a jar filled with rocks, pebbles, and sand, each representing different aspects of our lives. The rocks symbolize the most important things, such as family, health, and meaningful work, while the pebbles and sand stand for less critical tasks and distractions. By illustrating how the order in which we fill the jar affects what fits inside, the metaphor encourages us to focus on what truly matters. Over time, this simple yet powerful analogy has been widely used to help people reflect on their values and make more intentional choices. Inside the jar, each element holds a unique significance. The rocks represent our most important priorities, such as family, health, and personal goals. Pebbles stand for other meaningful aspects like work, hobbies, or friendships that add value to our lives, but are not as crucial as the rocks. The sand symbolizes the small everyday tasks and distractions that can easily fill up our time. Understanding these symbols helps us reflect on how we allocate our attention and energy in daily life. The concept of the jar serves as a powerful metaphor for how we prioritize the elements in our lives. The order in which we fill the jar, whether with rocks, pebbles, or sand, demonstrates the importance of addressing our biggest priorities first. When we focus on what truly matters, we create space for smaller tasks and obligations to fit naturally around them. This approach reveals much about our decision-making processes, highlighting the value of intentional choices and thoughtful planning. Ultimately, the jar teaches us that how we allocate our time and energy shapes the outcomes we experience. Many people are familiar with the jar lesson, often interpreting it as a simple reminder to prioritize important tasks. However, this surface-level understanding can lead to misconceptions. Some believe the lesson is just about time management, overlooking its broader message about values and intentional living. By focusing only on fitting everything in, people may miss the deeper insight. It's not just about doing more, but about choosing what truly matters. Recognizing this helps us reflect on our priorities and make more meaningful decisions in our daily lives. The jar metaphor illustrates how prioritizing the most important aspects of life can lead to better balance and fulfillment. Imagine your life as an empty jar, with rocks representing your core values and priorities, such as family, health, and personal growth. Pebbles symbolize secondary commitments, like work or hobbies, while sand stands for minor tasks and distractions. By placing the rocks in the jar first, you ensure that your most meaningful relationships and goals have space. Only then do you add pebbles and sand, filling in the gaps without crowding out what truly matters. Identifying your rocks means recognizing the most essential aspects of your life, the priorities that truly matter to you. These could be relationships, health, personal growth, or career goals. By clearly defining your rocks, you ensure that your time and energy are focused on what brings you fulfillment and purpose. This clarity helps you make better decisions and prevents less important tasks from overshadowing what's truly significant. Ultimately, knowing your rocks provides a foundation for a more balanced and meaningful life. In the context of time management, pebbles represent secondary priorities, important tasks that are not as critical as your main objectives, but still contribute to your overall progress. Sand, on the other hand, symbolizes minor activities and distractions that can easily fill up your day if not managed carefully. By recognizing the difference between pebbles and sand, you can allocate your time more effectively, ensuring that essential tasks are completed first. This approach helps prevent less important matters from overwhelming your schedule and allows you to maintain focus on what truly matters. Many individuals have found new clarity and balance by applying the jar lesson to their daily lives. For example, a busy executive learned to prioritize family time and personal health, realizing that these were the big rocks that truly mattered. A college student, overwhelmed by assignments and social obligations, began organizing her schedule around her core values, leading to reduced stress and greater satisfaction. These real-life stories demonstrate how focusing on what is most important can transform not just productivity, but overall well-being and perspective. To incorporate the jar metaphor into your daily life, start by identifying your most important tasks and commitments. These are your big rocks. Schedule these priorities first, ensuring they receive your attention before less critical activities. Next, fill in your routine with smaller tasks represented by the pebbles and sand, which can be adjusted or rescheduled as needed. By consistently focusing on what matters most, you create a balanced approach that supports both your immediate responsibilities and your long-term goals. Over time, this method helps you manage your time more effectively and maintain clarity about what truly deserves your energy. When we choose to fill our lives with the small, trivial things, the sand, first, we quickly find that there is little room left for what truly matters. Important priorities like relationships, health, and personal growth are often squeezed out by less meaningful tasks and distractions. Over time, this can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and imbalance. By focusing on the insignificant, we risk missing out on opportunities that bring fulfillment and purpose. Ignoring the jar lesson ultimately means sacrificing the quality and depth of our lives for fleeting, inconsequential pursuits. Intentional living invites us to pause and consider the choices we make each day. By being mindful of what we allow into our lives, we can ensure that our time and energy are devoted to what truly matters. This approach encourages us to prioritize our values and goals, rather than letting distractions take over. Ultimately, making conscious decisions about what fills our jar leads to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Everyone's journey is unique, and discovering your own truth is an important part of personal growth. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you, beyond external expectations or pressures. By identifying your core values and priorities, you can make choices that align with your authentic self. Remember, prioritizing what is meaningful to you leads to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Reflecting on the one jar, one truth lesson, we are reminded of the importance of prioritizing what truly matters in our lives. This simple yet profound concept encourages us to focus on our core values and essential relationships, rather than getting lost in daily distractions. Its enduring relevance lies in guiding us toward a more intentional and fulfilling existence. By consistently applying this lesson, we can cultivate a sense of purpose and clarity that enriches our everyday experiences.